Welcome, I'm Botable Gamer, and this is our 500% Naked Brutality, but all are welcome RimWorld series. Let's get into it. So right now we're on the main screen. Let's have a look at our mods. I haven't got too many mods going on. We've got a couple of vanilla expanded mods, giddy up. We do have misc robots, so a hauler and a cleaner, and the other ones. We have alpha animals. We have androids, ogre stacks, run and gun, share the load, smart construction, where is my weapon. I should get simple sidearms. We also have tilled soil. So yeah, I don't have simple sidearms at the moment. Tilled soil, bionic icons. It's pretty stock standard mods, to be honest. Rimatonics, and we also have Dubs Hygiene. Nothing too overpowered. Maybe the androids could be considered overpowered, but the raids are going to definitely mess me up. We'll start a new colony. It's going to be a Naked Brutality scenario, and we will use... Should we use Randy Random or... I think we might go for Cassandra Classic actually. Losing is fun. I'm going to reload anytime. Sorry, we want to go. Losing is fun, so we actually get the debuffs and increased infestations, and we want to bump up the threat to 500%. Let's go next. I actually have a seed in mine already. It is Iguana. And everything else is standard. And I also have a map tile. It is a permanent summer, but we'll see that in a second. So let's find this map. I think it was here. Yep. 14.27 north, 35.84 west. We can have a look at what it is. It's mountainous with a river, granite, slate, and sandstone. I've already played a quick game on this map and I actually really enjoy it. I did die on that one, but let's hope for a bit of a better go at it this time. So we got caves. We want to go for a medium. That's the general map size that I like to play on. And we don't have very close allies, but that's not going to be that big of an issue. So it looks like we've found our colonist, Stefan. I think we might change him to Botable for now. If you guys have any recommendations on names, definitely leave them down in the comment section and I will adjust that. So we've got super immune, trigger happy, and tough. The super immune is super good for this. My last colony had just disease after disease. It was terrible. Trigger happy, making him aim 50% less. So his shooting accuracy is not great, but he's got a pretty high shooting skill, so it might not matter. We can always give him a railgun later. And he's also tough, so he's not going to just go down from a hit. We do have a scratch, and I'm considering removing that, but I might just leave that on there. And then we do have an ex-lover. Overall, really good. Cooking is a bit of a downfall. Crafting is also artistic, doesn't matter. Intellectual, a little bit down, but we are planning on getting tons of people. Also like his wig. So we're going to go with this guy as our start. Alright, here we are in our fresh new land. Let's have a quick explore. Let you guys know. So we've got some insects down here in one of their multiple caves. More caves. The geysers are about pretty much located right in the center there, which we won't be building. We're going to be building actually up in this little nest hole. And then we can easily corridor it off for any invaders. This land is marshy, which does prove a bit of a pain, but it's not going to be the end of the world, of course. Let's get him to go up top here and just start chopping trees. And I will adjust his work orders and let you know once I'm done. Alright, those are the work orders I'm pretty sure that will be good with right now. So firefighting, obviously, patient, doctor, bed rest, hall, hall plus, basic wardening. We will be leaving handling and entertainment at 3 because we don't expect to have any guests until we get guest beds. Have to set cooking to 1, obviously. Hunting to 1 and grow and plant cut to 1. Everything else can stay 3 for now and 2 for construction. He's not going to have too many jobs. As soon as he does this chopping, I'm going to get him to plant some rice pretty much immediately. So let's reset him. I do have Dub's hygiene, that's why he's washing right now. Okay, so we have our structure, we have a bed. We just need to do a couple more walls, but he's having a quick break. He does need to have some food, so we will harvest some banana trees. And of course he botched it. Let's try this one instead. Awesome, he got it. So finally we have an indoor area. And he's using the toilet and using that, so he doesn't need to go down here anymore to wash. Bow. Details, yes, it is 2. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to create a couple clubs to get him up to that correct crafting level. That's awesome. So we have our first mad rat from Cassandra. I have lost the rat. So we have our first raid from the Lorenzo Covenant. It's going to be a club on club fight. He's got a much better melee stats than me. And I only have 7 pieces of wood. If I could chop this tree fast enough, we might be able to build... God damn it. It's not enough. Is that enough? No, I need to chop one more tree. But the guy's going to be on me. Alright, let's do this. Let's try and get the first hit on him. Go, go, go. Oh, I did a 13.3. Both miss. 8.2. 8.2. Both miss. Ooh, we're getting hit bad. He's getting hit worse. We threw dirt in his eyes. It's pretty neck and neck right now. And he's down. Alright. So this is our first colonist. Well, soon to be colonist. I'm actually going to steal his tribal uniform in case he does die from some random event. So it was pretty close, but we did a terrible 16% quality 10 on our last one, and sadly Gary has died. Not the best thing that could have happened. Let's pop a grave down here. Let's also change his priorities back to growing and plant cut on 1 and fishing down to a 2. Let him sleep. It's probably the best that Gary died at the moment because food was turning to be a real big issue. We really need him to plant this field of rice. Once we get a little bit of a stockpile, then we should be golden for a while. Alright, so once he's finished this, I'll actually get him to go fish again. And to turn off plant cut. Put that at a 2. So he'll go fish as a priority. Instead of chopping these trees. Elton #83. He's got a pretty good melee skill. He's simple-minded. Alright, he's coming now. Hopefully he'll path into these 2 and then I can bring him around. Yep, there's one, there's two, there's three. Nice. How badly is he damaged? Yeah, he's pretty messed up. No, we've also stunned him and he's down. Very nice. Alright. That was a pretty successful raid. Very easy. Another slate club. We might switch out ours for the slate. 4.82 and 19%. 6.27. 5.64. So actually the steel club is better. Looks like we've got our first quest, and it is for Hampton to join. So we're only going to be versing one drifter for Hampton. Because of the nature of the game mode, we are going to accept it. It's not too bad. I'm going to let him go to sleep. So I'll accept it on the last hour. And we've got sleeping sickness, of course. We'll accept Hampton. What should we name the colony? So we're going to go with Post-it Note as the faction, and Mountain Hive is the settlement, because it's definitely going to be a hive by the end of this. Hampton has now joined. We do have a raid on the way. Let's see if Hampton's actually is good. Bloodlust, Underground, and Staggeringly Ugly. Dumb Labor isn't... It sucks, but it's not the biggest issue. We've got a new permanent cook, which is great, and a researcher, which is actually awesome. Gear-wise, she's got a steel club. So the two of us could probably bash this guy in. I do want Botable to tend to himself right now. He's most likely going to die from sleeping sickness. Oh, 34% tend. Okay, maybe we might be right. So he is doing something else. Hampton is fishing. So let's change quickly to my primary cook, and I'm also going to make him a primary plant cutter and grower, and then 2 will be research. Hopefully he'll chop down these trees, and then we can get Botable to make a couple traps super quickly before that guy comes. Never mind, he's coming now. We've got no traps, so we might as well just fight him head on. Oh, 21.1, 12. His melee skill is really good. Left leg is destroyed. Okay then. Jesus. That club is better. Let's get another bed in here, which is going to be for medical. I need you to go rest. Hopefully we have Hampton for a little bit longer and we don't get an infection. Alright, we might not, because there's no actual cuts here, except for the left leg obviously being destroyed. We might not actually get a disease, which might be really good. Catatonic. So Botable has gone catatonic, of course. And we've got Hampton with 1 leg. Let's try and rescue Botable. With a sleeping sickness, does Hampton even have any doctoring skill? He's got 5. Or she's got 5. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure what I am going to do about this. I have no real defenses for it. Hampton's just going to have to fight it and probably die or wait it out, which is not going to happen because it's fully rested. And we killed it, okay. Let's do a self-tend quickly, and then we're going to butcher that because that's going to be our meals for a while actually. Not a very good doctor, is she? It's hopefully a good tend, 35%, that's actually not bad. We'll feed him. So it looks like the immunity is winning, but the catatonic's still bad enough. He could be catatonic for a year, 2 years, 10 years. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing. See you later.